So we got basically a lot of, and this is kind of interesting too, because the majority of TSF actually spawned on top side of C, and they're all kind of heading due west towards ACAP right now. So that's they basically said we don't want to deal with it. You can have it. We'll get it back later, and there you go. Boom. They're capping out right there. Now Rhino is actually taking a very aggressive line towards B cap right now on the edge of C cap. So he's kind of starting to peel off a little bit more because the plane's in the sky. But he's taking a very aggressive line towards this cap, and looks like TSF is going to start capping out A as well. Yeah, it's funny. I'm now seeing your team a little bit, and they're all just completely rotating. One's going from one corner, the one's going to the other corner.
Yeah, everyone has decided to go the opposite direction, despite both teams spawning on their respective sides. But looks like each team's going to cap a point and start getting some points here.
So Silly Putty and Rhino are pushing, and maybe they somehow saw this coming or something like that, because they did a really good job at just sending one destroyer to A cap and two on B cap. So we might see a little Royal Rumble here with two TSF destroyers just chilling on B cap and sending in. They're canceling out that C cap. I don't know if you see those torpedoes yet heading in towards C from the B area. Those could potentially maybe snag a destroyer if they're not lucky, because there's no way they're spotted yet. Or it looks like maybe now they are spotted.
They are spotted, but unfortunately the destroyer is on the complete other side of this island chain, so really no chance to actually hit it with torps. There
we go. TSF takes the two. Achilles looks like he got snagged a little bit on something. I don't know what from what, maybe from a CV strike or something. But you say Rascal Rabbit, there's Rio and Shin pumping out some pop shots. Bit of a slow start, you know, getting in the position that they want, but once you can set up, then you can start attacking in and really kind of get the game going from there. And yeah, you got some of these battleships right now, almost 30 kilometers away from the fight right now.
Yeah, just way out there. But you know, this is it for APOC, man. They've got to win this one.
We'll see. Silly Putty is still holding down B cap. It's not getting contended. So we've got probably one of the. I mean, we're almost 4 minutes in, and we've maybe lost a combined 10,000 life. You know, almost all the battleships are full life. I think Rhino and Achilles are the only people that have actually taken damage yet, besides us.
Honestly, it's both the destroyers have taken a little bit of damage, and that's it. So it's a real slow start to this game.
And the same thing, you know, that's how it was kind of last game, where TSF was. This is very similar to how last game started out. And last game started out, TSF held two caps, and then they said, we don't need to do anything else. We'll just hold these two caps, and that seems what it kind of is going on right now. Potentially a decent drop on that. Only one torp made it through. Will the yellow torp actually get Rio? I doubt it. But
no, not close.
Lack of vision right now. Slow start, but TSF's cool with that, man. They're just like, hey, the faster we get to 1,000 points, the faster we're gonna get this win and move on till tomorrow, the finals.
Yeah, they're in a good spot right now. They can sit back. Right now, it's really up to TSF to move into B point and really start contesting that.
I'm looking at all these NorCals with 66,000 out of 66,000 life right now. There's a wall of NorCals with full life. Looks like Megadude. Of course, Megadude's the one guy taking the first damage. I feel like he's the pseudo take the lead, man. He's the tip of the spear. So he's dropping down about 58k right now with not too much going on from the other side.
Yeah, not much to respond to, though. The other battleships are being spotted, and their ships are starting to see each other at this point, at least.
Now, it looks like Raytheon is pushing a decent side. Another game where we just aren't seeing smoke. I mean, how many of the battleships can you really see from TSF side?
Right now?
Yeah.
We can see 3 out of 4, but...
How perfect would a smoke be right there?
But they're popping in and out, so a good smoke right there would really stop them from being spotted. So you could at least take 2 of them out, if not 3, easily right now with a smoke right across to the east of that island at like E4. They could easily stop the damage being taken.
So we might see a little bit of action right here. It looks like they're starting to cap B cap, but Raytheon is hunting down Achilles right now, and Achilles is not only being completely spotted by carrier or by CV planes, another torp squad is coming in, and Achilles is only sitting about 11,000 life, and Atago is a fantastic predator for some destroyers. Maybe Maybe they'll be able to get a monster shot. I mean, Nurmond, I believe, last time just absolutely obliterated him with like a triple Citadel shot. But Achilles trying to stay alive as long as he can while Raytheon's putting in some damage. But Achilles is doing a good job at almost taking none. Raytheon just backs off. He's taking too much shots. So we'll see if the CV tries to pump in a torp drop on him. Oh, Achilles slowed down too much and is going to take a torp. Wow. Whoa, that rolled really high, too.
No.
Achilles could go down right here. Boom. Down he goes. 3FM with a really good kill on him. Wow, didn't have a repair in time. Down he goes. Raytheon pumping a little more damage. What a loss right there.
Was he even spotted? Like,
he was almost perma-spotted by the planes. He had both fighters around him. But what a drop.
Oh, there he is, yeah, over there. Ouch, that sucks.
What a freaking drop. Now, Silly Putty potentially has a good chance of pumping in some damage on these destroyers, and but just can't maybe get the right angle. This is APOC's chance to kind of bounce on this. Ooh, Rasky Rabbit taking some big damage. But we all know he can live off one life anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. 1,300? That's way more than
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Take 1,200. I'm fine. Thank you.
Or 13,000, I should say, not 1,300.
So Silly Putty hiding in that smoke. He knows he's got an Atago off to C-cap. This is actually a really good map for an Atago. Going to double Atago. I find that's a really good loadout. And Mega Dude taking damage down to about 30k life. Other than that, no one's really taking life. Raytheon's full life, pushing into A-cap. Raytheon doing another aggressive push. I don't know if it's needed. I don't know if it's needed again. Tesla trying to hold down A-cap. He's popping smoke. But another situation where Tesla's just pumping in some good crossfire, but they're going to start contending. APOC's got 2 caps, and they're going to be contending a second cap, or the third cap as well. Mega Dude needs to go down,
yeah,
though.
Mega's taking a punishment, though, and he's on fire right now. He's burning. There's a lot of HE shells coming in on top of him. Shin took a torp as well, and now Mega Dude's got to get out of the way, and I think Mega Dude's going down at this point, which is a real setback for APOC. Despite having those 2 cap points, they're going to need to hold it for a little while in order to get back into the lead, and Silly Putty's moving in already. Like, they have the chance to really retake this right now.
Now, one thing that you may have not known is Pink Assassin was actually getting kind of beat up. Pink Assassin's only down to about 20,000 life to CV, so he was down to about 20k life, and was actually taking a lot of damage, had 2 fires on him, luckily had repair. It looks like Mega Dude's about to go down about 1,200 life. Tesla's still holding down A-cap, and Nurmond, let's switch over to him really quick, but Pink Assassin almost went down. A couple more salvos and he probably would have been done. Shin's really low. Wow, 11k. This could be the swing that TSF really needs to kind of take this. Mega Dude has to go down. Looks like he's potentially on fire. Shin down to about 9,000 life, 8,000. And Silly Putty, if they make the move, although they're losing the caps, Tesla's kind of hiding behind the corner. And if both those guys go down, down goes Mega Dude with a really good shot.
And Shin right now.
I think Shin's about to go down as well.
No, wow, ouch. Shin stays alive for a moment longer.
And down he goes, D-Bod with the final kill. So there we go. There's the swing, and this is the time that Snoop Duck pretty low. Is he taking a flood? What's he taking on? It looks like he just repaired. This is the time where TSF has high-level ships. They're down 3 cap. This is the time they can make their push. Although they're relatively low, they got APOC's got a cruiser at C. They have a cruiser at A that they're starting to pick on a little bit, and they have destroyers with relatively high health. They have 3 battleships that are almost full life. This is their chance to make a push. I think they're going to push B, get good defense from their destroyers on the destroyer that is on hiding in A-cap. I hope they notice that. And this is the time for TSF to make their push in those 2 battleships, and end this game.
Yeah, I mean they've got to do something, because despite being ahead, they are going to lose at this point. But they've got those 3 battleships coming in. They have some smoke cover. I think they can push back into this. I don't know how much longer APOC's real front line is going to hold on here. I mean, the Ice Serpent and Kedas they're okay, but
Ice Serpent's about to take some torpedoes right now. Rasky Rabbit down to 5,700. What is that? 2? Oh, he got Ice Serpent only takes 1.
Yeah,
very lucky,
just 1.
But look at the health difference, though. Look at Decade, full life. Nurmond, 52,000. D-Bod, he's got 46,000, and they've got Snoop Duck, who's way behind, but he's got 17k himself. I mean,
Yeah.
this is the good time to push. They're very low on torps. Looks like Decade might take a torp here if he's unlucky, but there's a really good smoke to kind of hide behind. And Silly Putty, if I'm him, I push that destroyer and just kind of end him. The Decade might even completely avoid it. I don't know if they'll be able to avoid both, but looks like D-Bod. They just need to focus down Rasky Rabbit being spotted right now. Let's go over to Silly Putty, kind of. Let's hug this edge a little bit. Wraithon trying to pump out as much damage as he can. D-Bod does take a torp, but they need to end these battleships with this push. They need to synchronize shots. Sterling taking a solid hit, going to about 19,000. Nerman still pumping. They're holding down W as hard as they can right now. They're going to punch right in, go hit for hit with these guys, and with their advantage, not only health and guns, just having pure ships, they're going to win. They're going to win this fight.
They've got to take one of them out. I mean, if Snoop Duck can die, then they're in a little bit of a fighting chance. But right now, I mean, with Decape and Nermon coming in there, that's just a tremendous force.
Now they're in an awkward time right now because there was that one destroyer that was in smoke, and I don't know where he ended up going. Silly Putty's trying to hunt him down as fast as he can, but they're now in that torpedo reload. Silly Putty might take actually a torpedo. Man, these carriers are just on it right now. Snoop Duck goes down by Kedis. I don't even know where Kedis is. Oh, Kedis is right there. Okay, I found where Kedis was. Sterling Archer goes down. Cruiser that close to all those guys. Man, these CBs are just on top of it right now. Switching to Nermon. Let's go to his view really quick and see frontline action of a Supremacy League battleship just pushing in. And Kedis takes out another one.
Rascal smokes, but I don't know if he's going to make it out of here alive.
Torps are in. Wraithon's still a decent amount of life. Ice Serpent and Kedis. Kedis is trying to hold that angle. Looks like Nermon may take a torp. Looks like he might slow down just in time. Ice Serpent. Oh, Rasky Rabbit. Can he survive, man? Can he stay alive? TSF was able to take B cap, so they're getting those cap points back. And down Nermon with the blind shot, taking him down. Ice Serpent, pretty broadside. Nermon just going to be able to tank this damage from Kedis if he does put the shot there. I mean, the life difference, Decape almost full life. Nermon front, tip of the spear, full life. If I'm Ice Serpent, try for the ram. I don't know. There's no way you're going to make it through, though. Too many big guns focused his way.
Yeah, I don't know what APOC can do at this point. I mean, it's that they just got too little health, unless a really lucky shot on D-Bob right here. But no, not at this point. As you said, I don't think Ice Serpent's going to make it anywhere close to.
Rhino going to take out Ryu. Ryu's down to about 3,000 life. Rhino almost double his life. Decent shots in from Ryu. Rhino down to about 5k. Ryu down to about 2,400, on fire from looks of it, trying to hide in smoke. Rhino actually taking a lot more damage. Not as good of a trade as he thought it'd be. Wraithon very far away, and then he goes freaking dark, so Rhino can't see him. Rhino might actually go down right here.
Yeah, he's got, the secondaries from the North Carolina were hitting him pretty hard, and then if D-Bob goes down here, I mean, they gotta hope and a prayer. I mean, they have their 3 battleships against 1. This is a real hard spot for them.
Oh, D-Bod needs to go buy a lottery ticket after those torps go out just in time. He's got potentially he's going. He may have said a bad word, Q. They go out just in time. Nermon goes down. Let's switch to Decape. Decape, there's just too much life. Even with the destroyer, Tesla's pushing on Wraithon. They know there's a destroyer. D-Bod does go down. So I mean, that is what it is. But he was able to stay alive and pump out a little bit more damage. It's just too much life. I've played enough destroyers to know that if you're going against a battleship, it's just a lot of life to go through. Even if he takes out Decape with all his torps, then what does he do? He's got Nermon with 40-some K, and Ryu is
6K.
The secondary. The secondaries are just gonna take him out, you know.
There's not a lot of chance here, and you can see the 2 other cruisers brawling in the corner here. I don't know who's going to win that battle, but I think it's unfortunately sealed in stone at this point. Yes.
Looks like maybe some miss on some torps. Tesla is just going to most likely win just with the rate of fire. And there's the torps in, and 1 torp is all he needs. Wraithon going to go down from Tesla. Tesla, good torps on that. And if I'm Tesla, I just march right into that smoke. Last one, looking like a win for TSF. Really good shooting by those guys, and just a really good job at just kind of hiding. I don't even know if Tesla really needed to Looking the GG's in chat. The GG's are in. Decape and Nurman just pumping in. And that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Where'd those torps come from? I know where the destroyer is now.
He's hiding the other side of the map, but unfortunately, I don't think there's much APOC can do here. But a really, really great showing from those guys.
A little bit of trash talk in the team chat from my side. Looks like they're getting their revenge on the APOC from last season. So that's kind of funny, but all in good sportsmanship, right?
Hey, you know, these guys are keeping it clean over here. But, you know, with right now with just a Benson that's got no health and a carrier, you can cap that point. But unless you start contesting B pretty much instantaneously, you're done.
And there's Rio just going to go in saying, here I am, best of luck, one more tick, GG boys. And there we go, TSF dropping that third win, bringing it home, TSF taking it down.